Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. John Lester will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Acuna digs in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now, the first pitch here from Lester. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone! So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. Second home run early in the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop in that leadoff spot. You have to be a little bit more careful than that. Threw him a first pitch strike, and he hit it over the wall.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Freeman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Lester's 2-0 home. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, he's got it in time.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Home half of the first coming up here at Nationals Park, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. Charlie Morton gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
In now, Andrew Stevenson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Acuna moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting third.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with one man out. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Josh Tomlin comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Josh Tomlin.
The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting fourth. The shortstop. Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His history with Josh Tomlin, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch of the AB on its way as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Nationals leave one. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Pitch on the way.
Hey!
Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Austin Riley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball two.
Riley swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his third season as a major league player. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Now the pitch. There's ball four.
Take your base. Batting seventh, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. From the stretch. Left side. There's one. Out. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Braves go down quietly. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
the first baseman, Josh Bell.
And now the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting sixth.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slow roller out to short.
Swanson scoops it up.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's gone 2 for 8. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to third, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Braves lead this one 1-0. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Nope.
1-1 is a cutter that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2, full count. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So now the pitcher, Josh Tomlin. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. The 0-1 delivery hit high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Softly hit to the left side. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Digging in will be Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Nope.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Nationals come out flying. It's a leadoff triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
At the plate, John Lester, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Schwarber at third with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Ready with the 1-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Digging in next, Luis Garcia. The potential tying run for him at third base. Now the first pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 count.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
And now for Washington, Andrew Stevenson trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A man on third with 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, Marcell.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next to dig in, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lester into his motion. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soto gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 1-0. Here now is Juan Soto. His history with Josh Tomlin, 2 hits in 7 tries.
The right fielder, Juan.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Next, it'll be Trey Turner. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The third baseman, number
So now
13.
here is Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A runner on first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Yan. Go!
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. Here's the 1-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
This one's down to third. He's right there, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Riley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Guillermo Heredia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Lester ready, the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The pitcher, John Thomas.
Ari Adrianza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Atlanta, number 23, Ari Adrianza.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
Riley over at second. Heredia is over at first with one away. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch into center field, line drive, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Count 2-1. Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Comes set, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Your
Jesse
attention,
Biddle
please.
is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jesse Little.
Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
First pitch of the AB now.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, John Lester. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Left side, but well foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Scorched to third. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now at the plate, here is Ozzie Albies. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next up is Travis d'Arnaud. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Now Lester's 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
And now in the box, Austin Riley.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Lester sets. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. A little bouncer. d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading up for Washington, the center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
First pitch on its way. Andrew Stevenson stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Up next, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Trey Turner. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
Albies brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. The Braves on top 2-0. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch
1-0.
as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 now from Hudson. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Swanson is retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder,
Now to bat, Guillermo Heredia. First offering on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
One and one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Pablo Sandoval will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Now the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Tyler Matzik gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 68.
Josh Bell the next to hit. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Acuna is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting, catcher, Yan.
Next, here is Yan Gomes for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Gomes isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Ryan Zimmerman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Schwarber at second with 2 down. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Will Harris will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 36, Will Harris.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. Career numbers against Will Harris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way, and looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So stepping in is Freddie Freeman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
And now here is Marcell Ozuna. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's set. The 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. A.J. Minter will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
A.J. Minter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Garcia. He grounded out last time up.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 home. Popped up. Swanson has a play. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Stepping in next, Andrew Stevenson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Swanson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So now to the plate, Juan Soto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Lifetime versus this arm, 2 hits in 7 tries. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll be back in standing up. Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 on its way, and it's 1-1. The 1-1.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Ozuna. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Nationals leave one. Our score remains 2-1. Victor Robles will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 16.
Tanner Rainey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Tanner Rainey.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First offering.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Set and the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Austin Riley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And the 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. The payoff pitch one more time. One out, nobody on. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So next to hit is Dansby Swanson, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3, 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
So they go down without a whimper here. Braves held off the scoreboard here in the 9th. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They trail here 2-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here comes the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
The pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now into the box, Starlin Castro. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty. Here comes the 1-2.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He'll try again, 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan. Go!
So here is Yan Gomes. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh Tomlin claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Lester pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Josh Tomlin. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to John Lester. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.